Jim Acosta sinks to a new low interviewing AI versions of dead people. And a governor, Disgraced, who had to leave office because of a sex scandal, now has the gall to run for a city within the state he once governed. And I'm not talking about Andrew Cuomo.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Welcome to the MC Too Tall Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, New York City goth scene ambassador, one of quite a few, but nonetheless one of them, MC Too Tall. And I'm wearing the likeness, again, of someone who has been long deceased, but would have applied for U.S. citizenship just to vote for Donald Trump if he were alive in 2024. This, of course, is Ian Curtis, lead singer of Joy Division. Now, let's get into this story, shall we? We have Jim Acosta, disgraced former CNN anchor. And he's been relegated to podcasting, slithering low-life, nobody watches your bullshit type of podcasting. And he did something very controversial. Controversial because of how tacky it is. And it is extremely tacky. He has a Parkland shooting victim on his show. And he's interviewing the Parkland shooting victim. But it's not exactly the Parkland shooting victim, because this person he's allegedly interviewing is dead. This person died in the Parkland shooting. So it's an AI-generated version of this dead teen, and he's interviewing this AI-generated version of a dead teenager so that they can exchange a dialogue that pushes for gun control. And the victim's father, very much alive, he's grief-stricken, and he's become a pawn for gun control, unfortunately. I'm sorry for his loss and all, but he is a pawn for gun control, and some would even say he deliberately sacrificed his son so that he could push for gun control. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But some of the people I've spoken with in that club back there had told me. Not management, fellow patrons. And so that was told to me by my fellow patrons in that members only soccer sports espresso bar back there. And I don't know if it's true or not, but it doesn't change the fact that this man is a pawn for gun control. So much so that he attacked one of my favorite talk show hosts, Dana Lash. Of course, Dana Lash is pro-Second Amendment, and so because she's pro-Second Amendment, he drew up with his own two hands a poster of Dana Lash with blood dripping out of her mouth, and he caused people to dox Dana Lash, send people to her house with intent to literally kill her. So these are the things that further prove why we need a Second Amendment. Because what would have happened if Dana was unarmed and these armed people that want gun control were to attack her with their guns on behalf of turning in your guns? So it's a very dangerous tightrope we walk. Again, I'm very sorry for the man's loss, but his grief cannot control my safety. The day will come when I get a pit bull and an AR-15, because every good American needs a pit bull and an AR-15. And speaking of which, there is a man sitting in Rikers for exercising his Second Amendment rights, whose defense team was not allowed to mention the Second Amendment in the courtroom. Of course, I'm talking about Dexter Taylor. He was manufacturing gun parts with a 3D printer, and because of some of the other accessories he was ordering online that are perfectly legal to order online, high-ranking state officers raided his house. They dragged him out, they perp-walked him, and sent him off to Rikers to await trial. And his first trial was disgusting. It's the kind of garbage you would find in a banana republic. God awful, God awful, God awful. Meanwhile, you got gang members beating up cops, lighting women on fire, jumping 12-year-old girls 2-1, and raping and killing them. Not to mention all the other heinous crimes that go on. Because crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. We have a mayoral candidate that's all for intifada. He's all for communism, masked as this thing called democratic socialism, which is about as real as man-made climate change. And crime continues to run rampant because of the Democrats. We have a mayor that was elected as a Democrat out there partying, going to the hookah bars, knocking back martinis, living it up with the rich folks, talking about how crime statistics are down. But alas, he is blatantly wrong. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. And then we have a governor. We have a governor that failed as governor and is no longer governor because he failed as governor. He was forced to step down because of a very sleazy and disgusting sex scandal. And then he has the gall to run for a city within the state that he had governed. And I'm talking about Jim McGreevey of New Jersey, Oh, you thought I meant Cuomo. Yes, this does hold true about Andrew Cuomo as well. But did you know that just across the Hudson, their ex-governor, who left in a sex scandal, also has the goal to run for a mayor. He's running for mayor of Jersey City. Jersey City is one of the most, if not the most, well-balanced, functional cities in the state. Jersey City is run a lot better than Newark, for example, and some of the other cities of New Jersey like Paterson and things like that. And so this prissy little clown wants to run for and ultimately ruin Jersey City, one of the nicer cities in the state. And a little bit of a lowdown on what went on with Jim McGreevey. Jim McGreevey, like Democrats tend to do, was a sleazy, promiscuous scumbag, immoral scumbag that cheated on his very highly supportive wife. And then this side piece that he cheated with started blackmailing him. So he figured, well, I can't pay this side thing out of pocket, so let me give this person a job. Let me make this person an intern. So he hires the side thing, makes the side thing an intern, and now the person is collecting a paycheck from the state, but still wants to blackmail Jim McGreevey. So what does Jim McGreevey do? He funnels some more tax dollars to this person he cheated on his wife with. And when people start seeing these numbers and they start seeing dollars disappearing, it all leads right to the governor, Jim McGreevey. That's when Jim McGreevey steps up and makes his resignation announcement to announce that he is a gay American. And that reveals that the person he was having this affair with was his intern, a man by the name of Golan Sipple. And I'm not going to show this the picture because Golan Sipple is that obnoxious looking. I'll make the face. He kind of looks like he looks like he's always got something to bitch about and cry about, and give a nasally voice complaint about, and it's like there was something in that man that made Jim McGreevey super horny, and he just had to have that. He had to smash because somebody walking around looking like this is so fucking hot to Jim McGreevey. So he leaves in scandal. I think he joined the Episcopal Church as a priest because why the hell not? Episcopal Church is not a denomination of Christianity. It is a denomination of Satanism. But anyway, this scumbag became a clergy member or man of the cloth, man of the line, whatever you want to call it. And then he dipped out of the spotlight for a while. I guess he stopped doing clergy work for the Episcopal Church and is, now just a regular cult member. can't say parishioner when it comes to these freaking woke cults, these religious woke cults, but he's reemerged and he's running for mayor of Jersey City. Don't do it, Jersey City. Don't do it. You'll be knee deep in ass farts if you let this man become your mayor. Look, we're fighting against Andrew Cuomo, okay? The man who's out there slapping fannies and killing grannies. New York City is going to turn red. I predict that. I guarantee it. I'm out there supporting Curtis Lewa, doing the footwork. I'm out there in person. And did you see Curtis Lewa out there at Coney Island? Man, he's amazing. He's out there putting in the work. He's out there campaigning and putting in the work, and God bless Curtis Lewa. But you guys out there in New Jersey, especially Jersey City, you have to put forth the message to Jim McGreevey. We did not forget your corruption. We did not forget your immorality. We don't want immoral people running our cities and our states anymore. Jim McGreevey is immoral. He is a sodomite scumbag that must never hold a public office, and he must never adopt children. He is a scumbag. He is a freak, and he should rightfully be in jail. Not because he's done anything freaky that was illegal, but he did steal money from New Jersey taxpayers for years, from the moment he stepped in the door as governor of New Jersey. Now he's got the gall to run for Jersey City mayor. I'll say it again, Jersey City, don't do it, man. Don't do it. And to my loyal John Crancians, I say this: respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, follow and share my content, don't be gross, don't be a loser, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, New York City goth scene ambassador, killer for real, MC Too Tall. Watch out for Jim McGreevey and those potholes.